Happy Sunday, Wiley. You're checking in live. As far as like how the day went, today has been a good day. I really enjoyed getting to hang out with a friend of mine and have breakfast and chat. I enjoyed the fact that I was able to come and get my badge and check in and pop in on a workshop. It wasn't what I thought, and also they did a hands-on exercise, and I didn't bring my laptop with me today to the conference. So I just used that time to excuse myself and go check out another session. And then I came back and charged my phone. And then I decided to go to this soul food restaurant, which was ambiance, if you say it, if that's how you say it, and people and pictures. But the food, I'm so sad about that. But sometimes you don't know, and I feel like there was a sign, because when I got off the rail, I rolled the rail back over there, and I had asked these two cops I saw about it. It literally reminded me of Sanford and Son, because it literally was a black cop and a white cop, and the black cop said he preferred, and he listed this other restaurant, but he said that one wasn't anywhere around here, and he was like, "We going here," and he pointed to where they were going, and I was like, I didn't know anything about the restaurant they were going to. I just was going to try, this one. And I was like, I'm committed to try it. That was a sign, friends. When the catfish is salty, when you order catfish, I ordered catfish with collard greens and potato salad. And they bring you black eyed peas and not the potato salad. And when you say, "Hey, I didn't order the black eyed peas," and they don't even say "my bad," nothing, "my bad, baby," nothing. They just bring you out something else, and you look at the potato salad, and when I tell you, it looks like 2 to 3 ice cream scoops of slop in a serving dish. And then the greens are tough, but they got tomatoes and onions on it. I'm like, we worried about the wrong thing, friends. It is not about whether or not you put tomatoes and onions on your greens. Y'all could have cooked these greens a little bit longer, and y'all didn't get this cut right on the greens. You're supposed to wash the greens, soak the greens, roll them up in the ribbons, and cut them. I don't know what they was doing down there. That's the way my grandmama taught me. That's the way my mama taught me how to cut them. Who over here? I'm losing weight, but I'm forever round in my heart, and love's a good plate. So I know how it's supposed to taste, because I have had the best cooks this side of heaven make everything soul food. So I know what it's supposed to taste like and what it's not. And getting charged $23 for that? Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Tomatoes and onions on the green. And the greens ain't good. Wait, forget these tomatoes and onions. Stop. Who thought that was a good idea? Why did you do that to me? Anyway. And they had people there. They had great pictures. But I wasn't there to eat the pictures. I wasn't there for the ambiance or the sentiments. I was there for the food. And what can you say? You never know. I should have known when I, was going there. Also, the second thing that happened was I passed by Jimmy John's, and I was like, should I? And I was like, no, we're not doing Jimmy John's. As I looked at that plate and tried to eat what I had, I was like, you should have got that ham sandwich. You could have got you a turkey tom. And gone back to the room with some potato chips. You'd have been all right. Oh, it's been a day. Also, it's Father's Day. Father's Day is a day that has often given me so many varied emotions. Today was the emotion where I felt just gratitude and care. I appreciate family and family that holds you in care. And today, grief ebbs and flows. There have been days, there's been years of Father's Day, and it's year 3 of Father's Day that my dad's gone, that it was hard to do anything, to move, to breathe, or all you could do was keep breathing. And today I just felt deep reflection and gratitude. And also, I wish things were different. And not because I want my dad to caretake and be here for my mom and my brother. Mm-mm. I want us to live long lives. And the reality that we don't get to control that or make that so blows my mind. I was telling my cousin the other week when we were just talking about adulting and how I feel like there's this handbook, or not necessarily a handbook, but there's so many experiences that you go through that I feel like there was no preparation, there was no conversation about how you do this, and you want like a best practice, a tip, and sometimes I guess it's like my grandmama used to say, you got to keep on living. If you hadn't experienced it, you keep on living, baby. That's what my grandmama used to say. And the reality of that, the depth of that, the fact that, sometimes it's like, I know we're keeping on living is the goal, but living and navigating the tension and challenge of grief, of the way you thought it would be, lack of control, or just the fact that, you can want it so bad, and sometimes life is so varied, it's so multifaceted, and you just wanting the people that you love and care about to be well, but I can't make it be well for you. I don't have that superpower. Life, child. What my daddy used to say, you pay for your learning, but your lessons are free. Be like, Daddy, you ain't gotta be right like that all the time. Goodness, that's tight, but it's right. Or as he would say, because he was a pastor, that'll preach. I hope that wherever you find yourself, whether your grief, whether it's physical loss or something else, however you might find yourself, I'm hoping that you know that you matter. I'm hoping that you know that you cared for, and that wherever you find yourself in your emotions, it's all good. There's no right or wrong way to grieve, and I'm just sending you love and care, because it can be tough. And however you feel, that's however you feel. No judgment, no criticism, critique, or shade from me. Hang in there, friend. Peace. Take care.